My specialty is criminal defense. I mean, I've represented all types of crimes, whether it be from sex crimes to murders to, fights on the street to simple harassments. As we say here, we represent the cream of the crop. He was a tattoo artist who I can't tell you who he's affiliated with, but he's a very famous tattoo artist in the Village here in Manhattan. And he was charged with having about 30 guns, about 60 knives. He hangs with a lot of very famous actors and actresses. I did his arraignment. That was one of my bigger cases. We represented, all the rappers, DMX, Jay-Z. When Elliot Spitzer went down in New York, we actually represented the pimp of the Emperor's Club, which was the club where Spitzer eventually went down, lost his career. I'm admitted to the United States Supreme Court. I'm admitted to the bar in Florida, the bar in New York, the bar in New Jersey. My job is not to prove their guilt or innocence. And that's what I tell myself. My job is to make sure that they get a fair trial. That's my job. My job is to make sure that the people to my left, namely the prosecution, or in some courtrooms to the right, are meeting their burden. I don't have a burden. Scariest thing, if that was your next question for me, would be a client who I truly believe is not guilty. I will not sleep. It's horrible. Because then I know that if I don't do my job properly, an innocent man is going to jail. And that bothers me. And I represent my clients to the best of my ability. I'll tell my clients all the time. I know I look like I'm 3 years old, but I've been doing this a long time. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. Okay, the more that you tell me, the better. Because if I don't know something, I am going to figure out a strategy. Okay, and we're going to have a game plan from start to finish. Sort of like an artist. Okay, if I put my paintbrush in one spot, I'm going to need to know in my brain where I'm going. Well, I'm like a chess player. If you don't tell me everything and you withhold information from me, well, then my strategy at the beginning may be completely different. And that happens all the time because clients are afraid to talk to you. They're afraid. And they're stupid because they're only digging their own graves. When I grew up, it was during the time of the O.J. Simpson trial. I was fascinated. Okay, I'm one of the few people, especially my age at the time, who watched the entire trial. I'm one of the lucky people that is actually doing what I wanted to do since I was a kid. I wanted to hear the story from the bad guys. That's the way I looked at it. I went to the University of Delaware, undergrad. I then went to New York Law School. Throughout my entire career, I've been trained by Murray Richmond. I don't know if you know who Murray Richmond is. Murray Richmond, as far as I'm concerned, is probably the best, one of the best trial lawyers in the country. I am an absolute showman. Okay, I like to make jokes, I like to have fun in a courtroom, and it's very difficult at times when there are serious cases, especially in a homicide, where there are people who are dead, there are victims' families who are in the audience, and we don't ever like to call them victims, but that's what they are. And I like to have fun, whether it be with the DA, to annoy the DA to the point that they hate me. As they always say, if the DA's office hates you, or as Murray always says, then you're doing your job. I'm not here to save the world, okay? I'm here to win. That's what I'm here to do.